Well, yeah, I mean, Kanye's been going off these rants, and one of which was, so Cassie ain't extort Puff? You know, and he said Cassie came to Puff and said, give me $30 million or I'm gonna release a tell-all book. That looks like extortion to me.
Let me tell you, when Kanye West talks, you don't know whether he's on his meds or off his meds or he's knows something that we don't know. When I think of Kanye, I think of a very clever guy when it comes to marketing. The way he sells his clothes, like when he did the Super Bowl, he was just laying down on his iPhone, shot a commercial, made $2, $3, maybe $4 million, selling some socks that look like shoes. That's phenomenal to me.
Yeah, I mean, look, if you tell someone, give me $30 million or I'm going to put out a book,
yes,
that's going to potentially ruin your life, is that extortion?
That's extortion.
That sounds like extortion.
Especially if there's no crime, right? You're not taking me to court, to jail.
No, you're writing a book.
You're writing a book.
Or you give me $30 million.
Right, that's extortion.
That's extortion.
That's extortion.
You know?
No doubt about it.
And look, yeah, if Diddy gets out, it's going to be the party of the
I
century.
think it'll be great. I would love. I hope he gets out. Then watch the journey of him redeeming his name. Or do you think it's too late?
No, I think it's just lay low.
Just lay low and just whatever it is, right?
I think that after going through one of these, because look, Bill Cosby came home.
And he's chilling. I love it.
You see him going on a comedy tour. 'Cause remember, he was going to do a comedy tour.
Yes, he was.
He said, never mind.
Yep.
Never mind.
The most clever person, high profile, was the guy Blake from Beretta. Do you know what I'm talking about?
No.
It was right around the same time OJ was accused of killing that young lady.
Oh, and Robert Blake.
Robert Blake.
I think I interviewed someone that represented him.
Now, Robert Blake was cold. See, people don't know about Robert Blake's situation,
but
let me tell the world, right?
Yeah.
He went to Westwood with his wife, had dinner. He walked her to the car. I think he said he forgot his bill or something in the restaurant. He went back in. He came out. Somebody came and shot the young lady in the car. They accused him of setting it up. He went to LA County Jail. He sat for a while. He wound up beating the case, and then he disappeared.
What's interesting, because the name sounded familiar when he said it, so I had to look it up.
Yes.
I interviewed his lawyer, Tom Mesereau.
Wow.
And his investigator, Scott Ross. They helped to acquit him. And Scott Ross said on camera that he thinks he hired a hitman to kill his wife. Who do you think really killed her?
I think he hired somebody to do it.
Aha. So you think he actually was somewhat responsible?
I don't believe that he pulled the trigger.
Mm-hmm.
In fact, I'm 99% positive he didn't pull the trigger. He didn't have it in him.
Oh, yeah. That's not, come on, common sense is common sense. Common sense is common sense. You walk your woman to the car and you go back in to eat and all of a sudden someone shoots her. Come on.
It's a hitman.
Yeah, it's a hitman.
Yeah, but he got acquitted.
But what we're discussing, to your point, he stayed low.
Well, and that's the thing, right? That's the 48 laws of power. I learned this early on.
Okay.
When you win, you stop.
Okay.
You do not spike the ball. You don't shove it in their face, because that's the best way to turn a victory into a loss. If you sit there, showboat and parade and piss off the person you just beat, you're going to keep making that person more and more angry to the point where they're going to crash out.
Yes.
And then next thing you know, everyone loses, including you.
It's similar to when OJ beat his case.
Yeah. Laid low.
He didn't lay low.
Oh, he didn't lay low. Yeah, originally, yeah. He started wilding out, and then he went back to jail.
He went back to jail, and they was waiting on him.
No, originally he laid low a little bit. Then he decided to start partying. He moved to Vegas, had a bunch of girls.
And the charge that he got for the case that he got in Vegas was so minor.
It was.
Minor. And they gave him all the time that he's supposed to get for the murder.
Yeah, you got like 35 years, right?
You got 30-something years.
Yo, to get your own stuff back.
To get your own stuff back.
He went to a guy's room. Now, granted, he brought some guys with him who had
Right.
guns and so forth. Now, that part's definitely illegal. But I know people that have committed murder that get less time than OJ
Absolutely.
for a armed robbery of your own stuff where no one even got hurt, no one got shot, no one got pistol whipped.
Hilarious.
But they're like, okay, you wanna spike the ball?
And it goes
Here
back
you
to
go.
my journey. We talked about this many times. When I caught my last case, and matter of fact, it was a Puffy case.
Yeah.
And I'll never forget it. To this day, it's over 20-something years now. It's like maybe 27, 28 years ago this happened. The judge, Margaret, was so scary to me that when my team and us beat her, I knew from that moment on, get my life together.
Yeah. You can't beat a case like Diddy and then suddenly start throwing white parties again and say, fuck y'all, I'm going to go back to my freak offs. Y'all can't stop the freak offs.
Yeah, you got to disappear.
Can't stop, won't stop.
Yeah.
Take that. Like, he should just move to maybe some other country.
Mm-hmm. He has enough money.
He's got enough money.
Yes.
Someplace where no one's in his business the way, but that's what I would do.
We're going to see the difference between ego and character.
What do you think he'll do? What do you think? If he beats the case, what do you think he'll do?
I think ego will kick it for Puffy. I've known Puff a long time. I'm hoping as I evolved in life, I hope that being in the jail system for these few months really gave him a lesson of humbleness and respect, and how to respect people and how to cherish every day of the rest of your life, whatever you have left on this planet.